Hello children, we can do the next topic, sum of two sides of a triangle. You can read the sentence given, sum of any two sides of a triangle is greater than the third side. We know for a triangle three sides are there, its length will be given. Here we can see one question, AB equal to 7 cm, line segment BC 8 cm, AC 7 cm. We have to check whether these measures are belong to a triangle. For that we can take any two sides. First we are considering AB and BC. When you are adding these two values 7 plus 8, 15. It is greater than third side 7. So according to the given condition here, we can say these sides belong to a triangle. But there is some other limitations. We have to check the other sides, any two sides of the triangle, because we have to check the this condition for the other sides also. Next one, BC plus AC we are taking 8 plus 7, which is greater than AB. Okay, then next we can take AB and AC. What is AB? 7, AC 7. 7 plus 7, 14. That is also greater than the third side 8. So in all these conditions, in all the cases we took, we can see that sum of any two sides is greater than the third side. So these measures belong to a triangle. Okay. Then if we are considering another measures, AB equal to 19 cm, BC equal 6 cm, then AC equal to 10 cm. First we are considering AB plus BC, any two sides. 19 plus 6, 25, which is greater than AC. Okay, 25 is greater than 10. So in the first case it is okay. Now consider BC and AC. What is the sum? 6 plus 10, 16. Is it greater than 19? No, it is not greater than 19. So in the second case, the condition is not satisfied. So these sides cannot be the sides of a triangle. 19, 6, 10, they will not be the measures of a triangle. Okay. Then in this case, related to this, one more sentence you can study. The difference of any two sides of a triangle is less than its third side. The difference of any two sides of a triangle is less than its third side. The same condition in the same measures we can check. Here 7 and 8. We took 7 and 8. What is the difference between 7 and 8? 1. That difference is less than the third side. Okay. Then if you are considering AB and AC, what is the difference? AB minus AC, 7 minus 7, 0. That is less than the third side BC. Okay. So the second condition, second case here satisfied. Okay. Then so for any triangle you can study these two cases. If you are asked to find whether the given measures belong to a triangle, you can either check the first one or check the second one. Clear? Either you can find the sum of any two sides of a triangle and check whether it is greater than the third side. Otherwise you can take the difference of any two sides of a triangle and check whether it is less than the third side. Okay, you can do exercises given in the textbook related to this one. The next one, Pythagoras theorem. It is a new thing you are studying. So Pythagoras theorem, that is related with a right-angled triangle. We can see a right-angled triangle given here, which is right-angled. We can see the square marking, which means the right angle. Now the adjacent sides or the perpendicular sides, we can see two sides which are perpendicular to each other. Those two sides, any one can be considered as base and other can be considered as altitude. But usually we will take the horizontal one as the base and vertical one as the altitude. And the side, the longest side which is opposite to 90 degree, we can see that the side opposite to 90 degree is the longest side in this right angled triangle, and the longest side is known as hypotenuse. So we have a relation between these three sides. The longest side hypotenuse and the other perpendicular sides base and altitude. We can see the relation. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. So in short, you can write the letters h square is equal to b square plus a square. Okay, when you are solving the problems, you can write this way, but you have to understand what is h, b and a. That is, hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus altitude square. Using the same equation, we can find hypotenuse, base and altitude. And one more equation I wrote here, h is equal to root of b square plus a square. So we have to study what is this root of, square root of. We will read this symbol as square root of. Okay, then here you can see we have studied the exponents. So the power 2 is coming here, h square, b square, a square. And to remove this power 2, we are taking the square root on both sides. That is why here square root of h square we can consider it as h. That is, h square means h into h. When you are taking the square root of h square, the answer will be h. But here you can see the sum of the squares. So directly we cannot write b and a. We are taking the square and their sum. So we have to keep this in the square root. Square root of b square plus a square. When you are solving problem, we can see how we are solving these cases. Okay, come to the question. Find the length of the hypotenuse triangle ABC, AB equal to 6 cm, BC equal to 8 cm and angle B 90 degree. Which means it is a right angled triangle, right angled at B. And we can see the position of the measures given. BC which is a base and AB 6 cm, we have to calculate the hypotenuse and write the equation. H square is equal to b square plus a square. What is b? 8. 8 square plus 6 square. 8 square means 8 into 8, 64. Then 6 square is 16, 6 into 6, 36. Now take the sum, that is 100. So the left side is coming here also, h square is equal to 100. Next we want to take the square root of both sides. Okay, root of h square is equal to root of 100. What is square root of h square? That is h. We know h square means h into h. When you are taking the square root of h square, that will be h. The same way, what is the square root of 100? We can see that 10 into 10 makes 100. So we are taking 110 from this. So h is equal to 10. Square root on both sides we are taking. So h square is equal to root of h square is h and root of 100 is 10. We got the value h is equal to 10, that is the hypotenuse. Next question we can see, find the unknown value. In the figure we can see it is a base, altitude and hypotenuse is given. In the same equation, h square is equal to b square plus a square, we are applying the values. So first thing we want to write what are the things given. H is given, a is given, b we want to find. B means base. Substitute the values here. H square, that is 25 square is equal to b square plus 24 square. 25 square, then we are taking, when you are solving the equation, we will take the numbers on one side and variable on another side. So when you are taking this 24 square positive, it become negative on the other side. Now take the square of the numbers. 25 square means 25 into 25, 625. 24 square is 24 into 24, 576. Okay. Then the subtracted value is 49. B square is equal to 49. Now we want to take a square root on both sides. Root of b square is b. Then root of 49, which is 7. Okay. We can see how these things are coming, square and square root.